It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Willie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against close to 300 against him. So he's going to have to make some adjustments if he hopes to be successful.
640.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there, and he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Kyle Schwarber is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Maikel Franco will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Chris Bryant will take his first cuts now. He drove in all 3 of his guys' runs in the ball game yesterday. Peralta pauses. First pitch on its way. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
0-2, here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And this early hot water he's in on the mound right there just went from hot to burning hot. A second run is in to score on the double. That makes it 2-0 here in the first. And with 2 more men in scoring position now, this has the possibility of really going south in a hurry.
Standing in now, Patrick Rosales. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. Now a swing and a fly ball. Low, sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Tim Russ gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In the air out to left. Upton on the move. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phillies will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
And he lays off for ball 1. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is into scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Eduardo Nunez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Peralta sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. To short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Steve Pearce will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, he's swung the bat extremely well in these recent games, and that average just continues to rise.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Jackie Robinson will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Deoner Navarro will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
batting 6th, third baseman,
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
On the ground to the left side. Franco has it. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
second baseman, Brett
Laurie will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A little low. It's 2-2. Still 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
All right, so he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamond. Justin Upton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Bounce to first. Hosmer has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Peralta's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Lowe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Elvis Andrus digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Fastball called for strike 2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
That misses. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Number 27.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Corey Dickerson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Deoner Navarro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
In there, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. Maikel Franco is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High in the air out to center field. Crowd on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Chris Bryant stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Patrick Rosales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Trevor Plouffe is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brett Lawrie is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Paul Covington will dig in. He singled his first time around. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go. Steve Pearce heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Steve Pearce.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Tap fouled at home plate. Peralta gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson strides in, grounded out his last time through. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickerson on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. At the plate, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Very important here with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Michael Franco will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Chris Bryant steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And he got him, minimizing the damage. Leading off the inning, David Lowe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Smoked on the ground left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Launched to right field and deep. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Elvis Andrus will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Mike Trout will step in, a ground out victim his last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. Patrick Rosales will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Peralta into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
1 out, nobody on. To short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder number 28.
Steve Pearce stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Lowe is going to get there, and that retires the side. Corey Dickerson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Deoner Navarro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
No runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, second baseman.
Brett Lawrie stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. Paul Covington will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the end. Dominic Leone is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jackie Robinson will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
The 0-2 home. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Justin Upton will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And no matter how often you try, you're just not going to be able to square up that pitch. Darn near impossible.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Navarro finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, 2 down now. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And he pops it up back behind second base. Lawrie is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. Leading off the inning, David Lowe, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And Robinson will throw him out, 1 gone. Eric Hosmer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Robinson. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 1.
Elvis Andrus will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Michael Franco stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Chris Bryant ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Mike Trout will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Corey Dickerson strides in, grounded out his last time through. In there at the knees, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit hard towards center. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Riding into the box, Deoner Navarro. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Trevor Gott will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Deoner Navarro will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
The batter, number 15.
Brett Laurie is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Dennis Eckersley will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Patrick Rosales is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And this has been his problem all night long. He just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Eckersley gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Eduardo Nunez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Steve Pearce will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Paul Covington will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
David Lowe will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Ready now, Eric Hosmer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Right there for strike one. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. This is skied out toward right. Rosales moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pierce is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Mike Trout will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bullet back up the middle. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, he had to work 2 full innings to get it done, so he might be a little more sore than usual tomorrow, but he's going to take it as he finishes this thing off and earns the save.
This one, definitely a low